How can I get out of this misery? Just like suppose you get hit with a disease. Then what do you think? Your constant meditation is, how can I get out of this disease, isn't it? I'll try Ayurveda, I'll try homeopathy, I'll try allopathy, I'll try natural. I'll try everything possible to get out of the disease. So we can see that it doesn't matter, even if you become Bill Gates, you're not going to escape the miseries. So if you really have an analytical mind, then you should be seeing, yes, there is nothing but misery. Let me take it. But we don't have an analytical mind. So we are not able to see the reality. 5,000 years ago, Yudhishthira Maharaj was a great philosopher and a king. Yamraj is the superintendent of death. So Yamraj spoke to Yudhishthira Maharaj. He said, Yudhishthira, what do you think is the most amazing thing on the planet? You're a great philosopher. So Yudhishthira thought. And he said, the most amazing thing is that even now with every moment people are dying, not by one or two, but thousands, still we think that I'm not going to die. And even if I am going to die, nothing to worry, I have a good insurance policy, that's not going to come without my permission. So let me fool around for another 20, 30 years. But the reality is, there's uncertainty in every step, isn't it? Krishna has done all the analysis for us. Yes, of course.
Is the fear of death the only reason for Krishna consciousness?
No. If you really want to know the answer, the reason for Krishna consciousness should be a desire to develop love for God. We all need to love someone. The loving propensity is there, isn't it? For example, today in the United States, you see people are very fond of pets. The pet industry is huge in America. At one time, the dogs were the #1 pet in America. But about 4 years ago, the dogs were overtaken by the cats. So the cats are now the #1 and dogs are #2 in America. There are over 65 million cats in homes in America. So, almost 1/3 of the population. 65 million pets in America. So the point is, the loving propensity is there. I can't give my love to God, so I try giving my love to my relatives, wives, children, so on. But then I discover that I try my best to love them, but it didn't last. That's why you have these high divorce rates, separation rates, and so on. Then I think that, okay, let me give my love to cats and dogs. They'll be more loyal than the relatives. You do so much for your relatives today, but tomorrow they say bye-bye. So the loving propensity is there. So why not try and focus it on God? Now that is the high philosophical understanding. But then you also understand that in reality, I cannot avoid misery, isn't it? I think if I make money and become rich, I'll be happy. But even if I make money and be rich and so on, can I avoid old age? Can I avoid it? Does anyone like diseases? The only ones who really like if you're diseased are the doctors and the pharmaceutical manufacturers and the hospital owners. I was once talking to a doctor. So I said, how's business? He said, very bad. I said, why? He said, this is the healthy season. It was in India. So it was a winter season. In winter season, people don't fall sick. So I said, what's a good season for your business? He said, a rainy season. In rainy season, more people fall sick. So the point is, nobody likes disease, isn't it? But we're still getting disease, isn't it? You know the number of diseases there are today? I mean, I'm sure all of you have medical insurances. But I'm sure all of you are also complaining, the premiums are going up, the insurance companies are cutting down the benefits day by day, isn't it? They're making you pay more and more. Why? Because more people are getting disease and they feel they can't afford to pay for bills if you have all these, with so many diseases. So you can see, I mean, at one time most of you were living in India, and when you were living in India, you had this dream world vision, like what you see in Hollywood movies. You go to America, everyone's driving a Cadillac, and everyone's living like a life of a king. But after you've come here, you can see that the basic mysteries of life are there, whether you're there or here, isn't it? It's no different. So, I don't think you can go to any country, you can go anywhere in the material world, it's the same thing. Japan has the highest per capita income, but it also has the highest suicide rate in the world. And Japan has the highest long lifespan. The average lifespan of a Japanese is 83 years. But studies have shown that Japanese people also have the highest rate of being lonely in the world and miserable. Most of the people in Japan die all alone with no one around them. People don't even know what weeks that somebody has died, because there's no one to look after them. So the point I'm making is, it doesn't matter how much material comfort you have, it doesn't give you any real happiness. Yes?
What is the process to become one with God? What are the process you would teach us?
A better desire would be to always remain a servant of God. Becoming one with God means what? One way of becoming one with God is doing what God wants you to do. So just like if your child does exactly what the mommy wants me to do, you can see the child is one with you. Your ideas are identical. So, but another idea is that I want to remain a servant of God always. It's all, to desire, I want to take God's position. It's just a matter of time, I'm going to become God also. It's not such a high mentality, isn't it? But if our desire is birth after birth, I just want to be a servant of God, then it's superior. So, the way to develop this faith that I want to remain servant of God is the process of chanting such. Yes? Without taking questions from the guests. Yes? Yes?
Maharaj, you talk about the bona fide disciplic situation that was actually talked Lord Sri Krishna to Arjuna. So now we have seen that a lot of people are reading Bhagavad Gita, but why they are not accepting this bona fide disciplic situation?
They're not so fortunate. When you're selling real gold, only few will buy. But imitation jewelry, everyone has, isn't it? So, you would like everyone to buy, take to the real Bhagavad Gita. Everyone's not so fortunate. What to do? But still, that doesn't mean that we stop preaching. We go on endeavoring. Just like Prabhupada came all alone with 40 rupees in his pocket. But he had the firm conviction. And slowly people took to it. Yes, any more questions from our guests? Yeah.
Is there a life after death, or is there any Bhagavad Gita has anything?
Is there life after death? That's your question?
Yes, and Bhagavad Gita had any of the explanation anywhere?
Yes, there is life after death. What is death? Let's analyze. Death is nothing but a change of dress. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, the wise man doesn't lament neither for the living or the dead. So death is nothing but a change of dress. When your clothes become old, you throw them, isn't it? And you wear new clothes. So that's exactly what death is. Death is nothing but extended sleep. Just like on weekends, people sleep in late.
What is the life after?
Huh?
What is the life after?
Yes, I'm coming to that. So death is nothing